to Nottingham, the Wildcats Arena. This is a semi-final, UK Regionals indoors, and in the dark, full drop in the disc there. It's all Tom. Disc goes to ground, and it's the first turnover of the game. Sandwedge losing it. Across the top, space. Sandwedge happy to defend quite deep with their zone. But they're being cut through like a hot knife through butter now. Flips it into the end zone for an easy pass. Turn and burn. Not how Sandwedge would have wanted to start it. Over top to Heed's the target, and they get lucky with that one, bringing it down. It's one apiece. So the team in white are Don. They are from London, I'm guessing. With a few pickups from Reading, a few players from deep space. We don't know much about them. But we're streaming on behalf of Sandwedge here. We're playing in the dark. Pete, George, Mike, Phil, Tall Tom on the line. Tall Tom with the disc. This goes up, touch, back of the end zone. It's going to be gripping that ball.
Mike, push him in, push him in.
Good set play cuts from Don the point going, flick back across. Nice to find a way through, but good position from the Sandwedge zone. Take away the options. Good swapping around from the Sandwedge zone there. Don still with the disc and making good progress through the opposition brick mark. Only one in the end zone. Good spacing. Keeping the end zone quiet. Mike gets the big hand through. Sandwedge with the turnover. Don't cover the mic. Hold it with two hands. Two hands like that. Disc is back in the hands of Don. And they score. A dirty hold, but a hold nevertheless. Semi-final here from UK Indoor Regionals. Big disc from Michael Paul to Tall Tom. Floats it in the end zone to Heed. That's the sort of play you want to see from Sandwedge. Much more confident on offence and a clean hold. The score is 2-2 between Sandwedge in the dark, Don in the white. Team from London and Reading is Don. A team from the East Midlands with a few friendly pickups from outside the area. Heed with the punt. Back corner, good position. Oh, no, mistake from Don. Immediately punished by Michael. gets the disc to the ground. Northcutt with the turn. Sandwedge with the disc. Flips between the legs, cheeky Tahid. Not going to get any spirit points for that, but it was entertaining for the rest of us. And he's squeezing it in the front corner. Northcutt providing the assist after his turn. Ben with the score.
Let's go well.
That was a break for Sandwedge. So one break apiece, we're back on the serve. Down quickly. Nice flow through the middle. They continue now. Don make a good progress towards the end zone. Now they have to go back. Swing across. Takes the shot, but Northcutt's there again. That was had the presence of mind to catch the team. Not risking a pop over the top. Big shot into the end zone. It's all top the target. And he is right to target. That's two in a row. Two breaks in a row for Sandwedge. Northcutt providing both turnovers. That's important. They're not going to get very much from Don, but where they do get a chance, being able to capitalise is key. Sandwedge win and lead this one 4-2. Michael Ball with the flick, hot, get us going here. Phil on the mark for Sandwedge. No space. Shot across the end zone, but Tom just uses the physical presence. He is a deep defender you cannot underestimate. And it's another disc, another chance for Sandwedge. A touch, and a get the disc back for Don. Quick point, and they get it in. Just a little bit too casual for Sandwedge on the offense there. Don capitalising it. And they get back within one. It's 4-3 here to Sandwedge. I think we would have got. Big 30-minute games here. We've got 21 minutes left on this one. 4-3 to Sandwedge. At the moment, they're one break up. Good to see some people watching online. Morgan LGD, Don Bird, and C Submerged, Samantha Chu, welcome.
Inside.
Northcutt finds Ben. Good low disc grab from Pete, floats it into the end zone to Heat the target, brings it in. But was he outside the pitch at the sideline? Very difficult to see from this angle. Talking now about whether it might have been out, it might have been a force out. There's certainly a lot of pressure on the back. So it's been a contested force out, foul, or contested line call. Either way, it's going back. Sandwedge maintained possession. This was tapped in. Quick flick to Northcutt. Northcutt gets the disc. Tahid receives. Good layout. But he cannot stop the progression into the end zone. Re-establishing that 2-point lead. Sandwedge lead 5-3. Yeah, no. I think it's like, high take. through. This Sandwedge zone feels so much like a one-on-one mark. They're generating so much pressure. Don really living with it there, and then using their one-to-one mark in the end zone. That one getting free, scoring the point. So trading the last few points here. 5-4 is the score. Sandwedge still leads against Don. Team from the London Reading deep space. Kind of a pickup team from that area. Sandwedge from the East Midlands. Good fake from Tom. Pulls the mark away. Phil to Pete.
Lovely around.
On this near corner. Tahid attacks. Goes back to the big dump of Tom. To Phil. There was an option to flick the line.
Around. Duncan, win it.
Good pressure, good hustle from Tahid. Just making sure he gets
inside.
into the position. This was angled downwards. Tom didn't see it. Got the hands in the wrong place. Missed the catch. Dom. Coming back across. Away with this. Not collected in stride. It's back with Sandwedge again. Use the dump. Take the player out of the way. Back with tall Tom. Reset to Northcott. Northcott floats it forward to Phil. Catch of the heels. Uncontested. Game gets going again. Back to Northcott. Lefty, it's too slow. It's picked off by Don. A chance to level it back up at 5 and get that break back. This game's on a knife edge here. Semi-final action from UK indoor regionals. Managed to find a way through. Don has levelled it all. Let's go somewhere. Decent pull, and Don down there putting pressure on straight away. It's a one-on-one mark. Can they find a way through? Hot inside flick, and Don have got another chance to break here. They were 5-3 down. This would be a chance to put them in a 6-5 lead. Floats around. There wasn't a travel call then.
Let's go somewhere!
They didn't make a travel call. And Sandwedge now down 1. 6-5 the score to Don. Good to see some people joining in. Sorry, Will Jackson, hello. Nick 92, Don Bird still here. Cameron Weir 11. Hello to all of you. Sandwedge being a little bit desperate under pressure from Don. They level it again at 6-all. Glad, Don Bird, you're loving the content. Do drop us a comment, say where you're watching from, who you're cheering for. Sandwedge with the pull, looking to get that break train going again. Tahid on the mark. Flick forward, a good gain of yards. Floats over the top to the big man. Couldn't quite make the reception, it was all clean. And Sandwedge with the disc. Can they be a bit more clinical this time round?
Good job, Sandwedge!
We clear the sideline. Pete is looking for a shot through. Tall Tom comes out of space, but cannot get the return pass here. Really impressive defence. Done. Tahid. Pete charges back forward. Changing direction. Tahid again makes incredible grabs. Back to Tall Tom.
Absolutely right.
North comes. Tahid the target. Tahid takes the grab. He is putting in a shift right now. Amazing work on his stream. Loving the action. It's 7-6 to Sandwedge. There's a lot riding on this. A place in the UK Indoor Regionals Midlands final. Only one space to go through to UK Nationals. Only 8 teams in each division at UK Nationals this year. There'll be incredibly hard-fought competition later on. But right now, Sandwedge under a bit of pressure from Don, but currently living with it. 7-6 the score. Don with the disc. Anything over the top. Nice casual reset. That's the only disc that's available. Chinking free. Gets the reset of the line, a clear point. And a float back on the reset. Sideline now, finding the only free player. Good pressure. 3 people in the wall from Sandwedge here, but there's always going to be a reset. But it is slowing the game down. Phil comes to mark. Floats it over the top. Not quite in, trying to make the jump. Flicks across the top, and that's the shortest of short passes into the front of the end zone. Don back on even terms at 7-all. Someone's saying hello to me. That's very nice. Felix. Is that Felix Ultimate or different Felix? Pete with the disc to Northcott. Northcott gets the disc to Ben. A lot of contacts as he collected it as well. Just apologies, and we're all friends again. Flick back to Pete. Pete flicks into the end zone to Heed. Oh, he is completely carrying this team. He spikes the disc. The shortest man on the field, but he is the target. Every time they look into it's Tahid, and he can get up and he can take the big grabs down. And back by 1. Sandwedge lead again. There's a few Tahid fans on the chat.
Let's go, Wedge! On the end!
Don. Slammed it back to the end zone, trying to find a way free.
No!
It's a one-on-one from Sandwedge this time.
Yeah, get there!
Looking for the switches though. No way through down the line, looking for the reset back. Hard cut across, but it's taken away. Michael Paul not able to keep up that cut on the inside. Unbelievable skills in the end zone. It flew over his head, and then he turned around and grabbed it. 8-all here. Tahid with the disc for Sandwedge. Collects and brings to the brick mark. Quick flip forward to Ben. He changes the direction in the middle of the field, but Tom has the disc. Closing back to Northcott. Back to Phil. Bit of contact on the mark, but it's all good and fair. Reset round. Really great pressure on the mark. Making every disc a challenge. Contact just before the reception. Called by Tall Tom. I'm not sure how much.
I've done enough of this.
Not sure how much conversation's required here.
You doing Chevy Transmitters here?
What was your perspective, Bryn? Bryn doesn't have a perspective. He's just holding the camera. 7 minutes left on the clock. Well, this is going to be uncontested after a long chat. It's back in. Reset, not in a strong position. It was trying to give away the disc. But this time the scuba to Tahid doesn't work out. Well collected in the end zone by Don. No mark. Now the mark arrives, and now the disc starts moving from Don. They get it down near the end zone. They pop it in. And that is a break. A break to Don. They lead 9-8. UK Indoor Nationals regional semi-final here. Don in the white. Sandwedge in the black. We're streaming on Tahid's stream. He's playing for Sandwedge. And has had a great game so far. Michael Paul, back of his own end zone. Gets just forward to Pete. A lot of pressure though. Manages to find a way through. Was to Tahid, but it was overcooked. Even Tahid could adjust his foot position and get to that disc quickly enough. Don with a chance to take 2 breaks in a row and open up a 2-point margin. 9-8 to Don at the moment.
Let's go Tahid!
Tahid! Sandwedge, incredible action from the young man. Jinxed his way free, incredibly well marked. It is the one marking assignment that no one really wants, trying to contain Tahid, but a big straddle on the mark, lots of chest-to-chest pressure, completely unnecessary. It's going to come back to 0. Violation called by Don. Somebody starting a bit early. He's coming back in on 0. Tapped back in. Oh, and a misunderstanding. Creates the easiest of turns for Don. Flicks it up the line. Over the top. Big man the target. Don. 2 breaks in a row, they lead this one 10-8. And Sandwedge have been playing with the margins of this game all along, and now they're on the wrong side of those margins. The connections aren't coming off, the discs are not to hands. There's a few mistakes, there's a few miscommunications, and Don have been nibbling at their heels the whole way, and now starting to get some action. They're starting to get a bit of the disc, and they're starting to edge away. 2 points to margin with 3 minutes left on the clock.
3, 2, 1, time over, fish!
looks down the line, throws the disc, no one there. It's miscommunications starting to creep into every part of their game. A chance now with 2.5 minutes left on the clock for Don. If they can score this, will they put the game out of reach? They'd be in a position to really slow the game down. Down the line, the look. Nothing there, nothing doing. Sandwedge got a turn.
Let's celebrate goalies!
Tom to Michael Northcott. Northcott looks across to George. George doesn't connect. Don looking quick for a quick shot into the end zone. This goes back. Don with 2 minutes left on the clock. They have a 2-point lead. In no mood to slow the game down. Pressure building, the disc going deep. There's a stall out call. There's also a questionable line call. I think he was dragging his feet from my perspective, but my perspective matters not one bit. There's a minute and a half left of the clock. Neither side, well, particularly Sandwedge, can't really afford for this conversation to go on too long. So it's going to go back. There's a contested
Let's
goal.
go,
Coming in
Ty
on 8.
George! Ty George!
Taps in. Resets. Looking up the line. There's a minute left on the clock. Surely time is now run out for Sandwedge to get back into this game. Don, just keeping possession, keeping it moving, keeping it flowing down towards the end zone. So I'm not going to give up possession here. Into the end zone it goes. A big cut flag, surely it's over. 11-8 the score. Don with a masterclass of persistence and hard, intense team defense. Sandwedge were up at the start of this game. They were 5-3 up and looked like in a really strong position, but it was all on the back of Tahid making incredible plays. Don have ridden that score. Another turnover. Another option. Final possession scores. Don win the game. Impressive stuff. Hope you've enjoyed that. Watching on camera, it's been Bryn Styles, I've been Tom Styles. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. And do send a comment to Tahid about his performance, which has been magnificent. Catch you soon.